back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today I want to do a comparison between some multi-tool needle nose pliers. On my far left right here, the red with the red grip, is the NEIKO 6-in-1 combination wire service tool, model number 02038 and the letter A. In the middle is the KLEIN multi-tool needle nose strippers, and the far right is Hart. It's a brand that's put out by Walmart. It's their version of a multi-tool needle nose stripper also. I'm just do the comparisons to check out the pros and cons that each one have, and we'll just see which one did I pick out of them all, and the one I think that I'm just gonna be in my tool bag with me. Okay, so I always like to start off when I'm doing a comparison. I like to start off with a weigh-in. So let me just put these aside for a minute. Let's do a weigh-in. Okay. This is the NEIKO. .6 ounces. KLEIN 9.7 ounces. And the Hart brand by Walmart 9.7. The KLEIN was 9.6. 9.7. Okay, 9.7, 9.7. NEIKO 7.6. Okay. Out of the bunch, the NEIKO is the lightest of them all, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. Let's put them through a test. I'm gonna call out some of the things that the NEIKO has, and what the rest of them have. The NEIKO, it has a wire gripping. They say it's 8.5 inches long. They have a bolt and screw extractor. A wire stripper. It strips wires from 10 to 22 gauge stranded and 8 to 22 gauge solid. Has a wire cutter. Cut as a bolt cutter. 632 screws bolts. I'm sorry, and 832 screw bolts. It has a crimp fastener. 10 22 gauge insulated and non-insulated. That's here in the back, and it's made in Taiwan. Okay, and it have these little safety holes for your, if you want to tie your tool up. I can't think of the name of it, but anyway, lanyard, right? Have the little holes right here. I guess you want to put a ring on there for your lanyard or what have you. The grips it still feels real nice, really nice. It's not that hard plastic like the salt wire, but these feel really nice. Okay, now to the KLEIN. Also, I want to tell you the teeth here feel really aggressive, really aggressive. I like the little groove shape here. Not saying you would use these pliers to turn bolts or anything, but if you choose to, you know, you have a little incision there where it kind of grip around the bolt, small screw, and pull it out. That's what they mean by, I guess, a screw extractor. That'll be that. Even also, the blades right here are very sharp. And right here is very sharp. So the anvil right here is very sharp. The KLEIN, it has nice grips. It cut bolts also, I think 832 and 832 and I think 632, yes, bolts. It's made of high grade steel. The little teeth in the front right here feels really aggressive. Right here, it still feels sharp. The blade right here, the anvil right here, that feels pretty sharp. Okay, that's all a feature that they have. It doesn't have a crimper like this one does, but it has a spring you know, I guess stop you from having to keep opening it with your hand. Have a spring that brings it back open on its own, so that's a plus. This one is the Hart by Walmart. This has basically the same thing the KLEIN has, but this is the teeth feel really aggressive here. You can tell that the steel is kind of high, it's very high quality. It's not the cheap steel you know, you find on some tools that's out there today. They really took their time with this one. I'm not a fan of buying cheap tools, but when I see a tool that, you know, that is really good and it's a cheaper tool, and I might, you know, I can use it I could use it a time or two, and I'll get it if needed. But I don't just go looking for cheap tools and to put in my bag. No. As a professional, I like to buy quality tools because when you got quality tools, you do quality work. You know. Anyway, and that's not always true too for some people. The teeth right here feel really aggressive. The wire cutters right here, they really feel sharp, as well as the blade really feels good. They also have bolt cutters here, 632 and 832 bolt cutters right here. They have a little back here. They have some teeth back here. I guess that's for pulling and gripping, but they don't have a crimper. They don't have a real cushion grip handle. They have dipped handles, but it really feels good. It feels good. Not as good as these, but it feels good. I could see myself using them if I had to, but these with the softer grip feel much better. So now I bought some wire here. I bought number 10, 12, and 14 gauge wire. I just want to do some cutting to see which one I think cuts the best out of them all. And since this is on the left side, I'm gonna start with the NEIKO first. I'm gonna do number 10. Okay. Hey y'all, my last video I made a mistake. I grabbed the wires wrong. This is a number 10. This is 12, and this is 14. So I'm gonna start with the number 10 first. This is 10. The cutting, very good. Let's go to number 10. It cuts good. Let's go to 12. Cuts really good. That's really good. Let's go to 14. Okay, that cuts pretty good. I think overall this tool did pretty good. Let's go to the KLEIN. Again, let's go with number 10. I'm gonna cut. Okay, and try that cutting again. Okay, it's pretty good. Let's go to number 10. 10 stranded. Okay, let's go with the number 12. Okay, that cut pretty good. Okay, and let's go with the 14. Okay, that cut pretty good. Cut through the 14 pretty good. Okay. Now let's do the Walmart brand, Hart. All right. Let's go to number 10. Let me do a cut. I cut pretty good. do the number 10 here. See how it strips this wire. Good. Let's do number 12. Cut. Okay. Let's do 14. Cut. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna struggle with that a little bit. Let me just try that again. See, make sure it wasn't me. Okay. It did cut the insulation, but it was at the time pulling it off. So I'm gonna say it did cut. It just the time sliding it off the copper. So it did okay with that. So my overall pick, if I had to pick. My overall pick out of these 3 pliers, okay, which one would it be first, and my second and my third choice out of the 3? Well, before I do that, let me just line them up and show you how thin they are compared to each other. If you can see that, the NEIKO is much thinner, and I've come to appreciate the thinner. Sometimes the thinner the narrower it is the better. It works like a better plier tool, and I come to appreciate that. So, and as far as the length of them, these 2 here are about the same. If you can see that, they're about the same height. This is the one that's the shortest out of them all. That will be the Hart brand, is the shortest. So, but out of the 3, if I had to pick my number 1 and my number 2 out of 3, tell you which one it'll be. This would be my number 1, the NEIKO. That would be my number 1. My number 2, that I thought it's gonna be kind of hard out of these 2 because I like the grips on this, you know. But as far as cutting and stripping, these cut better than KLEIN. So I'm gonna say, to me, I'm gonna say the Hart brand came in 2nd place, and then the KLEIN came in 3rd. The NEIKO was my first choice. If the Hart had the KLEIN grips on them, it'd be a top-notch tool. You know, I like the KLEIN. It may be because they're a few years old, but the NEIKO was my first choice out of them both. So, still like the KLEIN, but NEIKO first, second, just out of this comparison right now, if I had to choose 1, 2, and this would be my 3rd choice. Okay, man, I want to thank you. As always, hit that subscribe button if you choose to. Get connected to the channel. Like I always tell you, there's more videos. Stay tuned. There's more to come. So leave a comment. Also, I appreciate your comment. I love talking to with you guys. Hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, you guys take care, stay healthy, and peace out.